So, Allain, his house is right there across the street. He was the one recruited by Albert, I think one of the first ones. And I'll post that video of when I had Justine Taylor's dog, Baba, here, protecting him from her, and she had reported it stolen. And police were here. Those police were nice. Those were cooperating. Those were nice police. They weren't. Once in a while you get unbiased cops. This looks like it's been forced. Oh, it's off the rail. The gate's off the rail. So, and then him claiming that he never spoke to Albert when. I'll post a video of Albert saying neighbors said they were concerned, they trying to help mom, and they were threatened by me. So that's all a setup, and so much him and his wife were doing was set up. I'll post the text screenshots of text conversations. Doing the same exact thing as Albert and Anita and Tanya, and it's organized targeting to tell somebody you're worthless, you don't deserve anything, to get them to believe it over and over and over again. So him claiming he doesn't know anything, he doesn't talk to Albert, never spoke to Albert, and then when I ask Albert and Anita about it, they go completely silent. I see them, like in the text, that they'll write something, you see those 3 dots that they're writing, they take a long time, they don't know what to answer, because obviously, Allah knows that, it's obvious, the proof that he's framing me in collaboration with Albert is obvious. I've sent him everything, the truth, he keeps the text chat open, and I send him everything I know. He knows it's solid proof what he's doing is unjust and unfair. He's judging me based on criteria that is unfair. It's all framed evidence. He himself is framing evidence. So, and then all of the things he's done, I can just list all of the things he's done in line with. So how was Albert recruit him? This is the question. What is Albert telling each individual? They say horrible things about me for them to feel justified in their attacks on me, and to do anything so then they're justified in lying and making false 911 calls and every malicious thing. And then the one key element of it is they say things that then that person denies ever talking, or doesn't say what it is they're told. You see, that Brady law violation, when a judge makes a decision, and they are all being judges, the cops and the people involved, they judge a target, but they don't reveal what it is about that target that is bad, other than fabricated evidence that the people judging helped create. From the very first day, the first time the squatter, Justine Taylor, spoke to the cops, and then they supported her. And I've did investigation with Sergeant Glossier to find out, and she wouldn't reveal. There's a law that protects her privacy. But they're judging me based on what they're told. And that story's going around. That psychologist that brought mom home, mom came trying to get inside my house over on White Oak to sabotage what I have over there, which is always the thing, to sabotage career, relationships. And then so I'm dependent on her, so that then they can say, oh, you getting money from your mom or something. You can't work by yourself. So that when that psychologist gave the ride home to mom, and I arrived here, the cops were telling her that narrative. And as soon as I come, the look on her face was so disgusted, she didn't want to look at me. And I asked her in the text, she wouldn't tell me. There's something horrible. They're told, and I think that secret comes out. I asked that psychologist, I asked Allain across the street, Julie, the thing that they're told that they don't want to reveal to me. And I think that is that the holy grail. It'll unravel everything. I think it's something illegal. It's some like the magic trick, the solution to the magic trick, that the method they're using to do this whole 5 years they've been doing this is anyone that's in my life that I get to help. Patrick was told that thing. Patrick doesn't reveal it, you know? Patrick denies talking to Albert, Anita. And they don't say, Mike doesn't say. He says, oh, it's in the past, don't talk about it. So how the manipulation method, how they manipulate people and recruit them to turn against me, it's a formula. It's something sleazy, something dirty. It's illegal, but I want to find out what it is. And then so if one person comes forward and reveals it, I think that's the thing. I think it's, if they reveal it, it'll incriminate them. That's why they don't want to reveal it. I ask God, I ask Jesus to reveal that dark secret of the formula method that that Albert's been using, telling everyone, turn them against me. Patrick's at that Catholic church, Lady of Lourdes. They're all church members. Alan goes to Rocky Peak. Tanya, so so much horrible thing is done by people who go to church. I think what it is it has to do with their bias against sexuality. My hypersexuality and Christianity regarding sex as a sin, certainly, yeah. And me disputing that sexual violation is a sin. I think that's the crux of it. That's been my position, that the world, humanity is controlled by that falsehood from the very beginning of humanity, of written language, the story of Adam and Eve, our creation, making humanity, people believe that sex is a sin, and because of that, they gotta follow directions to save them. Those directions, the falsehoods written in there are truths in there. Words of Jesus. Jesus said, love one another. Didn't say go prosecute someone who is sexual. And I think that's the core issue. I've been targeted because I'm highly sexual, and that's deemed as dirty when people who know me know that I'm not a predator. I've been targeted. I'm submissive. I ask a woman to sit on me, on my head, which looks like a very dirty thing, but if you find out, I'll tell you in another video why that is. It's because my mom sat on my head when I came home and I found out my brother was dead, and they were having that ceremony there. All our acquaintances dressed in black, and the pain was atrocious. They're doing anything to help with that pain. And then so that my way of coping with pain is to ask a woman to sit on my head. That's what it is. And then it sounds really, really kinky and fetishy. But then I think that's the very center of it. They use that to say, oh, he's deserving because he's a filthy pervert. I never have intercourse. I've never had desire for intercourse. Because when my brother died, I feel I never wanted to have children, not to feel that pain. And then, so that's why I've been targeted, because I'm affected by that and by how mom has treated me, and I'm different because of that, and that's exploited to turn people against me.